You may have noticed that the narcissist can't stand to see people happy. They can't stand to see you happy. And the reason for that's quite simple. Narcissists view themselves from the perspective of how they measure up to other people, including you. And they have to see themselves. They have to be able to see themselves. They have to be able to convince themselves that they are somehow better off than everybody else, which includes you. So the things that the narcissist wants to feel better in themselves than they think that you feel in yourself are things like happiness, confidence, just general being in a general state of feeling good. They want to think that they are in a better place than you and than people around them. And they try to convince themselves of that because otherwise they wouldn't be able to really validate that they're doing okay. They can't feel good in their own skin per se. They have to really compare themselves to others and convince themselves that they're doing better. But the issue is, narcissists don't know how to feel good in themselves. They don't know how to feel happy. They don't know how to feel confident. So what they really try to do is deceive themselves. And the way they do that is if they can see somebody else who is happy or somebody else who is confident, and if they can cause that person to feel less happy, feel less good, feel less confident, then the narcissist somehow thinks that they are winning on the happiness front or the confidence front or the feeling good front. Because for them, everything's a comparison. And since they can't feel better, they do something or say something to bring you down. And that's just narcissistic projection. They will do or say things to stir up certain feelings in you, basically transferring what they feel onto you. And then when you feel worse, they feel better. And because they then see themselves as doing better than you, it's as if they've convinced themselves that they are happy, that they are feeling good, that they are doing well. But they can only ever achieve those feelings of feeling good or making themselves believe they are happy, or make themselves believe that they're fulfilled with themselves and their lives. If they can make the people around them feel worse on those fronts. So narcissists are always trying to convince themselves that they're somehow doing better than the people around them. And where the people around them are evidently doing better than the narcissist, and the narcissist can't feel a sense of superiority, kind of a certain dominance in terms of how they're doing, they'll try to work a way to kind of bring that person down. And it's only once they can bring the person down that they feel satisfied in themselves. And they do that. They spend their whole lives doing that, trying to make people around them feel less good. So if you are dealing with a narcissist, if there's a narcissist in your life, just give them as little as possible. If they don't know how you're doing, if you learn to make yourself nearly impossible to kind of see through, to read around people like narcissists, you're not really giving them the rope to hang you with. You're not really giving them the ammunition to take you down. And it's really important for people who have suffered in the hands of toxic people and narcissists to accept that there's there's something that you can develop, which is really this ability to conceal what you're thinking and feeling at certain times, so certain people can't use those thoughts and feelings against you. It's it does take time to develop if you've never really tried to develop those traits, but it is possible. And I can say that once you do develop those things, you can protect yourself so much more, and you have so much more personal power, and people really can't touch you. Yeah, so that's all for today.